Hello, welcome back to more Spire II. Had a successful run as the Silent yesterday, and since most of my characters are at Ascension 4, I thought let's give the Necrobinder a go. Get up there as well. Also, just a funny little thing that happened to me while I was setting up recording. I mean, this is barely even anything, but I was looking down here and I was like, wait a minute, why is there this fist, like, below the checkmark? Is this like some... It looked to me like it's so pale and white / gray, it looked to me like it wasn't part of this image. It looked like it was an overlay stamped on or something. And then I looked closer and was like, oh no, it's just the Necrobinder's hand hanging onto her scythe. Okay, just kind of funny. It looks so separate from the rest of the picture, which is all very central, that I did not parse it as the same thing. That's my little story. Soulfish, okay. I took scroll boxes as Necrobinder once, but I think it was off camera. It seemed good. Arcane Scroll is very, like, high-rolly, right? It can be good, it can be bad. I think I'm all about scroll boxes, but let's have a look. Is there a shop I'm planning to go to soon? Might not want to lose all my gold if so. I think figuring the answer out to that sort of revolves around figuring out what elites you want to tackle. There's a couple routes with 3 elites if you wanted to try that. They all involve both of these two, and then you can pick any one from up here. Oh, that's not quite true. You could go this way, I guess. Those are 2 ways. They definitely all involve this guy, though. So... You know, the question is, what do I have to do to make sure I'm powerful enough to fight this guy? And this path looks fine, right? It's got like 2 more fires on the way up. It's not bad. And an early shop would kind of be one way to make me feel comfortable about an early elite. Grab a potion or 2. And if I take this, of course, I can't grab the potion, but I think there's like still some perfectly good routes to this guy that don't involve a shop like that. And if I'm feeling bad when I'm here, I can change my mind, go through an extra fire instead of an extra elite, and still hit 2 elites. I think that's fine. So I'm going to take the scroll boxes. Okay, so what do we have here? So this is a... So if you don't know the names of the cards, you can be like, how am I supposed to... Like, I happen to know what poke and pull aggro are, but what if I didn't? Drain power, I think I know. Defile, I don't remember. I think it's one of those exhaust cards, right? There's like defy, defile, something else. But you don't have to know. You can click and it's like, are you sure you want these 3? Ah, yeah, it's the attack, the ethereal attack. So what is this package about? Because this is clearly an Asti package, right? What am I supposed to understand from this? I guess it's like... I mean, solid early damage, that's for sure. And this uncommon doesn't really seem like it fits with the rest. There's kind of an exhaust / ethereal theme here, but not much. I'd like to try this one, I guess. It's got 2 big early damage cards, which help a lot. And then cleanse, I mean, sure, whatever. And I could fight take fewer hallway fights if I went this way, kind of figuring, well, I've already got enough extra cards in my deck. Yeah, I think I will, actually. So these are really ineligible scribbles. Now that I've decided all the paths make sense. Yeah, alright, I guess I'll take a little damage here, but... Oh no, Asti will handle it. Thanks, buddy. I am taking damage here, right? Because 19 is less than 32, I think. I mean, I don't know. How could I possibly lose HP this fight? I can't. I draw at least 2 attacks next turn, so this is lethal. No matter what 2 they are. Oh no, he's blocking for 7! I forgot. Well, too bad, buddy. Blight Strike and Defy are both decent early takes. I think I've already picked up like 2 solid damage cards I can afford a block. Sure. I didn't take the Osti package. I think I will take a Capture Spirit. It's a sort of like slow card, but I mean, souls are really good. I think... Okay. Anyway, I think I'm doing just fine. I don't have to go through this fight. I have plenty of decent cards. A random forgotten relic from the past. Or a forgotten card from the past. How funny. Are these like Slay the Spire 1 references? But most of those cards are still in, and there can't be any Necrobinder forgotten cards. Huh. Okay, I'll grab the relic. What do we got? Dreamcatcher. Okay. So maybe the card, I mean, it could have been like a Watcher card? Seems weird. Alright, I do think I'm doing fine to fight an elite. These, like, well, yeah, it's a little bit sketchy, I suppose. But I've got one more fight on the way. And I have a potion as well. Are you dead? It seems unlikely. I can do 16 to you. Okay, fine. But I will kill this one because you're going to have Thorns next turn. You're the one I want to finish off. 2 random cards in your discard pile. Well, I had better make sure there are 2 cards there first. I guess Summon 3 and Defend 5 does not block, but Double Defend does. Or, well, this blocks better. Like, I could have done it, but then Asi would have taken 1 damage for no reason. Is this lethal? 13 and 9 is 22? Yes, easily. Another potion is great. What is this? Deal extra damage for each soul. Well, that's pretty cool. These are all fine. I don't currently make a lot of souls. It's really just Capture Spirit. But I would like to make more. I noticed that Reeve does make more, but it's not the greatest soul generator. I think I'll take the Soulstorm as something that's probably a little bit weaker right now, but could be quite powerful later. I mean, on the other hand, like, do you need a huge attack if there's a bunch of souls in your deck? Maybe you just want to make sure you can get into Soul Central, right? I mean, also Calcify is not crazy, but I don't think I took any other Osti attacks, so it would really just be this. So yes, it is quite bad. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the rare. We'll see. I think it is worth taking a little bit of damage. Well, so I have a few conflicting objectives. I'd like to play the Defile so it doesn't exhaust, because it's a good card in this combat. I'd like to upgrade 2 cards, and I'd like to I'd like to block. I'd like to take no damage, right? But I can't achieve all of those. I have to, like, pick 2, I think, right? I could play Defile and full block. I could double block and upgrade 2 defends, but not play Defile. Or I could full block and play Defile, but not upgrade anything. Interesting choice. I think I will not upgrade anything. Blocking is important. And so is damaging this guy. Because it's not like I can reliably deal 20. I need to take the damage I can get. Yikes. Wish this were Reeve. Ethereal, draw 3. Negative Pulse isn't too bad either. Maybe? Just to get a defend online? Yeah. And it dooms him, which is nice. I'm not popping a speed potion for 5, am I? I don't think so. And then if I block as much as I can... I think I just... Well, I don't know. It's better... Okay, so like... I do 6 less damage if I play this card, but I get 3 souls. Is 3 souls worth 6 damage? You would think so, right? Alright. It's kind of a bummer that he's not attacking. These souls are not doing much. No, they're getting rid of my dazes, I guess. Pretty dreadful turn still. It's a lot of damage. Let's... Velocity's at 5. Souls in your exhaust pile. Oh, I missed that. I thought it was in your deck. That makes it a lot better. Because you get rewarded for the souls you played. Okay. Well... We're not making great progress on this guy. Well, so he's dead this turn. No. I have to do 3 more damage. Okay. Alright. A chunk of damage, but not a disastrous fight. That Doom card I have isn't actually in my deck. That was what I got off of the potion, right? Yeah, okay. So don't try to build a Doom synergy out of a card that you don't even have. I mean, these are okay. But I think Spur is quite nice. Lantern! I got Lantern! I was like, why can I still play a card? think I ought to be okay. Ought to be okay in this fight. Oh, let's make some souls. Let's suck his soul out before we kill him. Fetch? I mean, first fetch is just a great card. No potions for the elite fight. I could have a tough time. I don't think it would be... Oh, you know what? I have Dreamcatcher. Yeah, that's a good enough excuse to rest. So this must mean Dreamcatcher is not returning, right? It's only here in that one event that gives you an old forgotten relic. Huh. I'm pretty sure I want this. Right? I'm not yet, like, playing all the cards in my hand. You know, if every card in my deck costs 1, except for this one card, which currently is true, fetch replaces itself, then this allows me to play all 5 cards in my hand the turn I draw it, right? Itself plus 4 other cards. I guess on a Lantern turn it's bad, but... Dirge would also be quite solid, maybe. Yeah, I think I actually want the Dirge. It blocks and makes souls, and like my main damage dealer is the thing that cares how many souls I have. Gorget is fine. Ugh. Help! I don't like this. I have 4 energy, by the way. It's good to know. Yeah, definitely want to block. Cut a strike, I'm pretty sure. And let's get 9 in on you. Gorget! You're gorgeous, Gorget! So I think even, like, yeah, Spur for 3, Asti would deal 10. I mean, that's not killing any of these guys. So... I think I want to retain the Spur. You can attack for 14. I'll take a little damage and keep working on you. No, I won't take damage because of Gorget, which is gorgeous. My energy card must be down here. Oh, I didn't take it. I took Dirge. That's right. This will kill you. That seems very desirable. Fetch. Being attacked for 10. And with Gorget, this blocks, right? I mean, Asti takes some damage, but I don't. These guys just never stop, do they? 0 souls in there. I don't think I'm going to get enough souls to kill this guy in one go. But I don't think I want to fetch on him because I want to be able to get a real attack in, perhaps. So let's fetch here. Could I get a real defend, please? No? Okay. Actually, this blocks more, right? It's Osty's damage. This blocks for 6. This is only 5. I guess I'll just play both. I could have controlled what cards I hit with that upgrade, I think, if I'd been more careful. Ow. No! I need an attack! Nine, 16, 25? Oh my god. But just defend. I can kill this guy next turn. They've built up too much strength. I'm not fast enough. You're gonna be the one with the most strength in a sec. $11 plus 17. Pretty sure that's 28. You only have 25, right? Yeah. Alright. I think we may be getting out of here. Defend effectively heals Osty for 1. Spur heals him for 5. Of course, if I defend, I can keep the spur in hand, but I don't think that's going to matter. Can't actually do very much damage at the moment. Oh, I meant to play Dirge. Well, okay, fine. Precognition and preparation. We're very future focused here. Vulnerable to enemies is a powerful card. Powerful effect. None of it is really what I'm doing. I mean, this is obviously very powerful for long fights. I guess the fact that it's ethereal means for short fights you only have to draw it dead once. Okay, surely I can kill you, right? 1726, yes. And if I play things in the right order, I can upgrade the attacks that I play. Oh, I have extra energy. So I could choose to upgrade one of these and one other card if I wanted. I think I want to upgrade the Defy. I also could choose not to kill you, I suppose. Work on this guy, since he's a bigger, like, long-term threat, but think I want to take the chance at this time to kill you. What does Soulstorm do upgraded? One extra damage per soul, and that's it. Whereas this one, if upgraded, does 3 more damage. I think that's more important. This shouldn't be a long enough fight that I'm gonna have a million souls lying around. So we want to block a bit. This blocks 4 and this blocks 5, so this is better. Plus I get to keep the spur. Cleanse doesn't do anything right now. I don't want to shuffle any of this back in. You look dead. Alright, easy fight. Pull from below. I don't play many. I have Defy and Defile. Those are ethereal cards that I regularly play. But I don't have so many that this is going to be huge. Even if I draw both of them first, this is still only deal 10. It's only once you've played like 3 ethereal cards that this starts being a reasonable card. I don't know. At 2, it's fine, but like with only 2 cards in your deck, you can't expect it to be very good. I think I'll just take the vulnerable. And I think I'm doing just fine here. Just Smith. I could rest to add cards. Not crazy. Costs 2, huh? Okay. Not a good turn. I mean, it's nice to get this into play, don't get me wrong. But I'm kind of burning some ethereal cards here. Unless I just tank all 17 of this and go Fear, Defile. Maybe I'm supposed to. Like, I could potion up to go get Defy, and that blocks a lot. I guess I should be looking at just what's left in my deck. But it doesn't, like, I mean, we block 6... And he loses 5 attack? Nope. Yeah. Yeah, 5. So we end up taking 6 still. I think I just try to get some damage in. It seems a bit reckless, but I'd like to keep those cards in my deck, and it's a lot of damage. I save the potion. So I'm blocked right now. Go bodyguard mode here. I think it's better to cleanse, right? Just get rid of a strike. Summon a little bit less, but have a better deck for the fight. I get to do both? Why? Didn't I play 3 cards already? I have 4 energy. Because of my power! Okay, got it. We will draw a defend. I suppose I could have dirged first and then drawn a bunch of souls, but why? Now that Osty's wounded, Spur is a lot better, and I have reason to try to prevent him from being killed. Gotta get that vulnerable in, very important. I have not made any souls yet, apparently. Good boy. He is vulnerable. I think it's nice to do 13. I stunned him! Oh no! I thought... Oh, that's so bad. Oh, now I don't have much time and he's not vulnerable anymore. Oh, jeez. Well, no, he's still vulnerable. Maybe it could be worse. And I have a big hand. I mean, oh, but it would have been so much better just let him attack me that turn and stun him this turn. What a blunder. What do I want to shuffle in? Anything? This is a pretty good card right now, I guess. Are you dead at the moment, would you say? Pretty close. Well, I don't have to do much to live, right? Just defy, really? Okay, so I guess stunning him early was a blunder that didn't cost. And that's the best kind. Pillow. Boy, Pillow and Dreamcatcher. We're a very sleep-focused build. I mean, I do actually have the capacity to play 4 energy cards, and Barry does a lot of damage. I think I'll take it. It's only going to help in boss fights where I have time to play... How do you pronounce that dang word? Mesna? I looked it up in a previous run, but I don't remember the pronunciation. It's just domain? God, I hate the French. Manorial land actually possessed by the Lord and not held by tenants. So, like... Actually, it sounds a lot like the word domain, doesn't it? Yeah, it's at one of the alternative dimensions is realm as in domain. Why isn't domain pronounced the way it's spelled? Okay, in the 14th century it was borrowed from Anglo-French property law. I told you it was the French. Later, it was D-E-M-E-I-N-E. Then it changed spelling to the current spelling, perhaps by association with another term from Anglo-French property letter, M-E-S-N-E, meaning intermediate, which is also entered English as a legal term. According to rules of French pronunciation, the S is silent and the vowel is long. Huh. Our word domain, which overlaps with the meaning in some applications, also comes from Anglo-French domain. Huh. So this is domain, I guess, our energy card. I have 4 energy because of Lantern, not because of domain this time. So what cards do I want to upgrade? Certainly seems like Unleash is a good choice. I guess I should play Cleanse? Ah! Ah! I forgot I was going to be asked to click on something. I clicked on Dirge. Whoops. Okay, well, that's not as good as it could have been. I was trying to play this card, and then Dirge appeared on top of it. Don't think Fear is important to play here. Certainly it's not important to play it first, because it won't even make him vulnerable. I can't quite block that, even with Defend plus Spur, but I could get close. I think that's the best idea I've got. Because attacking him is not very good right now. Oh, I mean, I guess I should just get Domain and play and take 3. Oh! Gorge it! I could have kept Asti alive with extra max HP. I forgot about Gorge it. Okay, so I only took 1. Which may or may not have been worth it. That ought to do it, right? You prepare to be defiled. I would have loved to bury you if I could. So I probably could have gotten out of that fight without taking damage. I took 1. Great, I'd love a big block that gives me a soul. And let's just rest. I get a card and 1,000,000 HP. I mean, yeah, I could smith. There are some cards I'd be happy to smith. But 29 is a tiny bit uncomfortable, and not very. You know, there are certainly times I'd be happy to face a boss at 29, but given that I'm getting a card from Dreamcatcher, I think that's a good enough reason. I'll take Snap. Retaining a card in my hand could be important. Okay, we obviously just Domain. No, I get to play everything, because I have, well, not everything. I have the extra energy. Chuck a Strike. And then bonk him a bit. I could have taken a Strength Potion. I don't know. I probably should have. I don't think Strength Potion is very good in this fight, but it won't be very good in any fight. I might as well just take it. So I missed 2 damage there. I'm sorry. And it doesn't even work for Asti attacks, of course. Oh, come on. A lot of damage. I guess I'll just let that ethereal card wither away. I'd like to keep Asti nice and healthy, so that my heal on him actually does something, right? Spur is pretty bad if you're letting Asti die, but if you let him take damage, it gets quite good. Prepare to be buried, I think? It would be nice to fear first, I mean, but get real. Notably, Asti will not take beckon damage for you because he only blocks attack damage. Could bury him again. What a world. Random cards. I don't know if it can choose and beckon. I assume if it did, it would fail to work. But I want to make sure I have 2 good cards in there before I play beckon. Before I play drain power. So it's like card, drain power, beckon is my line for the turn. I think this is one of the cards. And I guess this is the other? Just because I don't want to waste the block, basically. This looks like a pretty reasonable dirge, doesn't it? Just summon 12, add 4 souls. 4 souls, wasn't that the name of like the card game that Ed McMillan made / tried to make to like capitalize on the Binding of Isaac? I don't think it received great critical reviews. Well, it's better to play this than it is to play a block, I'm pretty sure, but... Oh, I can exhaust... Oh my god, I can exhaust beckons. That's pretty cool. I didn't think of that before. Let's retain a soul. Could I find some defense, please? Maybe? I guess I'll shuffle this back in. Help! I'm just drawing cards that damage me. Osti's at 19. I don't have Gorge It anymore. Can I even keep this poor fool alive? No. Well... I mean, I could defend. He dies exactly. I think we keep digging. Fine. Defend, defend, beckon. Osti, I'm dying for you, Osti. It's going the other way. I hope you appreciate this. I could have taken less damage, but then Osti would die, and that's quite bad for me. Yeah, I guess I don't need this 30 max HP. I just need enough to make sure that he can heal when it's appropriate. There's gotta be something I don't want in here, right? Maybe not. Okay, in that case, blow some souls. He's intangible! Ah, the ghost fish turned ghostier. Oh my god. I just saw a number bigger than other number and I got excited to attack. Now I've taken 6 for no reason. Okay, well... rude. Is he dead now? Yes. I don't really want to do the scythe, I don't think. It's powerful. but it's a lot of work. Whereas Reanimate is, like, I mean, yeah, I don't have, like, a big old Asti build or whatever, but this is Impervious, but, like, with Calipers, kind of, in a way. It's a bunch of block, and you get to carry some of it over, hopefully, to the next turn. So it's not as much block as Impervious. Make your flames burn brighter. Upgrade 4 cards with a yummy cookie. Oh, it's a skull cookie! Is there a different cookie art depending on who you are? How nice! Okay. I should pay attention to that in the future. I probably won't, but... Remove 4 cards when you shuffle add a soot. I mean, I'm generally in favor of that, I think. Right, it takes a long time to go through your deck a bunch of times, even with souls. And it'll make your deck much more reliable. Plus, I have Cleanse. I could maybe get rid of some of the soot in a longer fight where that's going to be a problem. So, I mean, all told, I would say this is certainly a good take. It's just a question of, like, is Yummy Cookie or maybe even Pumpkin Candle better? Like, you take Pumpkin Candle if you're feeling very weak and you need help for Act 2, because it's a very good relic, obviously. The downside is it doesn't do anything in Act 3, so you take it if you need help in Act 2. The boss is Knowledge Demon. Not great for me. I don't think I am that good at closing the deal, so to speak. What cards would I upgrade? Fear. Defy. Basically the status effects. Extending them is a humongous improvement. And I'm sure there are some other good options. Not any of the starter cards. Dirge, I guess? Makes it summon 4, right? Oh, and they're Souls Plus. Oh my god, okay. So those are 3 pretty good upgrades. That's probably fine. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take the upgrades. So, these for sure. Where is it? Dirge. And yeah, I mean, Capture Spirit's all right. More damage, more upgrades. Just summons more. It seems pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Grave Warden. I guess technically I should have looked at the map and that could influence my decision. Right side certainly looks the most powerful, but it's a little bit restrictive, right? You can't really get off the train if you don't like how things are going. Left side, you could take an early fire, shop. Still hit 2 elites and, what, 2 fires? Not amazing, but over here you're hitting, what, up to 3 elites and 2 fires? Is there anywhere you get 3? It's pretty hard to get 3, it seems like, usually. But you can do it here. This path. 3 fires, 2 elites. Over here, 3 elites, 2 fires, maybe. But I'd like to hit a shop. I guess this is the one. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay to take the right side. Lantern, lantern, lantern. Okay, we got a big old hand. I played that first because I was imagining. I thought for a minute it might be fear, and then I looked and was like, oh yeah, it's not fear. But then I played it first anyway because I thought he'd still get vulnerable from it. It's not quite how the game works. Yeah, let's just summon again. That Unleash is in here somewhere. Is it Unleash because he's a pet? That's funny. Still no dice. Really would have liked to have it this turn. I think we're just like humming a shanty little dirge here, right? Or shanty is a noun, not a verb. Playing a song for Asti, anyway. Sadly, he's down to 20, but we're looking good now. We're not demaining today. God, Dirge Plus is so much better than Dirge. It's unreal. Dirge, I always was like, I feel bad playing it. Oh, you know, I'll just wait till later. Dirge Plus is just, like, so good. You get more cards. You don't really have to worry as much about getting pummeled. Oh. I should have taken his soul. Not that it matters, of course. I think I have enough souls now to take stuff like Borrowed Time. Yeah, for example, worst case here, I can just plug it into Dirge and be pretty happy. I'd like to defy you. And then just go Dirge crazy, right? Reanimate would be my whole turn. Don't think that's really all that good here. You're the one with strength. And maybe it just is good? Sure? I didn't really think what I was doing was, like, focusing on summons, but it turns out maybe it is. And I'm going way too slow for a fight where these guys add strength. But, I mean, they don't usually attack for that much. Okay, you kind of are, which is rude. I mean, let's hit him, right? The spur can wait. Barry looking especially bad in this combat. Can I hit this guy 3 times to kill him? Well, I can do that. It's sort of excessive, but I just can't really lose if I do that. Okay, let's try to remember what the elite fights in this act are. That's something I like. That's really important to know, and that I'm slowly getting to grips with for all these acts. I know we have the 3 like decimillipedes. I think the Lagavulin guy is just a normal fight. There's the guy with all the bees. And then there's one other thing. Alright, whatever. Who knows? What are my cards? Parse is a quite nice draw spell. Well, it's not a spell, it's a card. It's a skill. I don't think I want Countdown. Another Defy would be okay, but not great. Maybe I don't want Parse? Yeah, it seems kind of crazy to skip. But I'm doing fine on draw. I have cards that draw and do things. And, like, there's a maximum hand size. I might just, like, oversoul and be unable to parse, you know? Well, that's not really going to happen, though, because parse is ethereal. So, if, on the shuffle, when I make all the souls, if I don't play the parse, it'll be gone. I don't know. I think it's a skip. I could be wrong on that. I think I want the potions I have more than that ampule. Could be wrong. Yeah, this is the Lagavulin guy I was talking about, who's not a Lagavulin. Of course, he's a slumbering beetle, but you can obviously see the Lagavulin inspiration. He even looks like Lagavulin. So this would be... I don't know. Well, what I was going to say is nonsense. This would be the kind of combat where you should grab your domain early, but of course... It's not even an elite fight. It's just a normal guy fight. I don't know how summon HP interacts with this. Does this count as blocking the attack? He absorbs unblocked attack damage. I don't really know what that means. Speed potion for 5 block and a stun, I guess. Kind of sad, but it's a decent... It's a way to finally get some use out of this potion. Maybe I'm supposed to focus this guy since I'm stunning his friend. I don't know. Probably the domain, right? I don't imagine I'm using that this combat. Surely I can deal 21. Yeah. Good morning, sleepyhead. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. Burying this guy might have been better. I have one Gorget, so I'm blocking 8. So 12 would get through to Asti as things stand. It's kind of a bummer. Let's just do this. I guess I should give the strike retain, because I don't need to retain Barry. I already threw away my energy source. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to defend that turn? Actually, I do have... I could have played Barry if I had retained it. I don't know how good that would have been, but I could have. Another strike would kill you. But then I'm getting attacked for 20, which is unfortunate. Poor Asti will die if I make him attack here. I think I want to look for blocks, actually. Ooh, how big is that? 19? There it is. Guy just does not... He has no chill at all. I'm working hard to find a window to even, like, play a card. I can upgrade my spur if I play Drain Power. Okay. So we definitely want to Fury this guy. I mean, I guess I'm just playing everything, right? No, not right. Asti finally bites the dust here. I take one. Sorry, pal. I did the best I could, sort of. Any chance at all that I could draw Fury? No, not really. Not Fury. Barry is right here, which is what I meant. But what I was thinking was the card that gives me energy. And it's in the discard pile, wherever it is. There. Borrowed Time. I guess this is probably lethal, right? Yeah. So overall, not actually that bad a fight, although it took hours. And maybe as many as 2 potions? I don't remember for sure. Lethality is interesting because I don't play that many attacks, and so the first one might be like all of them, right? And I have a couple of really big ones like Berry and the Soul Storm, and sometimes even Unleash is pretty big. So it's an interesting choice. I think it's worth a try. Enemies are always vulnerable, kind of. How much damage did I take in that fight? 1 on that very last turn. So a pretty good fight after all, but it took 2 potions, right? So maybe not that good. Turn 2 strikes into an ultimate strike or 2 defends into an ultimate defend. I mean, I think you want the ultimate defend, right? It's kind of a weird compromise because generally speaking, strikes are the worst card, and so removing 2 of them is better than removing 2 defends. But you play the defends more often, and so like an ultimate defend gives you a lot of space to do the more powerful stuff your deck would actually like to do. So, whereas an ultimate strike is just like, oh, it's a decent amount of damage, I guess. Actually, I did literally just take lethality, so ultimate strike could do as much as 21, which is kind of cute. Maybe that's a good enough excuse. It's not a relic though. Like it's only in play when I play the card first, the power. So it's for longish fights, and in those longish fights, maybe I just don't care that much about it. These 2 defends, please. Well, here it is. I don't really have any block. Take a potion to get some. I'd rather save this for Domain for the elite fight that's coming up, though. I've already taken 6 times as much damage in this fight as I did in the last one. Embarrassing. Did I overblock? I guess a little. Borrowed Time sure would be a nice draw here. No dice. Alright. That's fine. Wait, I still could hit it. Nope. We're currently blocking for 13, so Ossie's taking 3, which kills him. This would leave him alive. This would leave him alive with 2 health, right? This would leave him with, I think, more health, and I get a soul? Yeah. Back into battle, Osty. What the hell? My cards. They're so bad. It's a good thing I have my loyal hand. Okay, well, I mean, this ought to mean we don't take any damage. Not speeding up the fight very much, I have to say. Thanks, Osty. It did speed up the fight, it turns out. Death March. Now, we do sometimes draw a lot of cards. If I rest, I get a card, but I need to upgrade some of the stuff I've got. Just more damage? Yep. More energy is, I mean, I love that. I need to make sure I produce souls reliably, though, which I don't yet do. 75, wow. That's a lot. Okay. You jerks. Well, I want to get the lethality into play for sure. I'd kind of like to play Domain, but then I'm not doing much this turn. And of course it costs a potion. But I don't know what else I can do. All the cards in my hand kind of don't do anything. So we're looking at 24 damage here. How much is this? 17. I didn't get to apply vulnerable last turn. Sad. But that blocks. So I can spend the rest of my turn on damage. I think I played those in the right order. Yeah, played Defile first. Osty is not that big at the moment. There's a berry for 68. I could just kill you. That seems like a good investment, doesn't it? I have to take 20, though. Ouch. What else could I do? Like, I can defy to stop quite a lot of damage here, right? 4. And then also block 9. That's 13. 15. Of the 30 that's coming in. And then maybe I could kill the middle guy? Well, okay, if I kill him, I should weaken the front guy, but could I kill the middle guy without using Berry? Yes. That's probably the line, then. This is looking a lot better. Now, like, I mean, you know, I killed the guy who was already low on HP, which is not exactly amazing value. Could cleanse the defend. Ooh, but what if I just snapped a berry? That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I'm missing out on a decent dirge if I do that. I mean, they're only attacking for what, 20? But you're coming back, so I don't want to stall forever. Obviously this, like, if this has retain, it can wait. I can do this later, but, like, killing you is stopping so much damage. They're attacking for 20 again. Dirge doesn't even full block. Reanimate does. I could reanimate on, like, Strike or something, but that's pretty lame, right? Nine times 2. I wish you wouldn't. Am I stopping him? It looks like no. That's bad. Yeah? Pretty bad. What else do we have in here? Anything? Okay, these are finally... This is starting to get good. I have ultimate defend is 17, which is enough. Asti dies, but I don't care that much. So I could spend the rest on attacking. Which would be like... Soul... I mean, I could just kill one of them, right? $19 and 9 is 28. Oh, I think I missed a chance to get a good snap in, now that I look at it. Okay, it would be real nice to kill you if I could. Let's draw first. I mean, I could shuffle in some souls first and then draw, hoping that this gets quite good. But I don't want to. Okay. So that's the most I'm going to draw this turn. This is 18 damage. That's good enough for me. Although I now can't finish him. And these losers are coming back. No, yeah, I can. What am I saying? It's right here. Ugh. I don't think I want to Reeve. Yes, I want souls, but not bad enough to put this into my deck. This is a solid amount of damage, and the upgrades are important. How much damage did we end up taking there? 21. Ouch. Well, I have Dreamcatcher and Regal Pillow. I'll be fine. Oh, although I have to fight another elite before I get there, huh? Ooh. So I'm playing a defend... No, I don't have to. I have Gorget. If I fear first... Oh, I haven't played the power yet. It's a power, not a relic. So we're not worried about lethality wherever it is. Here. So playing the vulnerable first is important and correct. This is a nice block. Wow. Actually, no. With Gorget, I'm fine, right? I'm blocking for 24, and they're attacking for 23, so I can afford a really weak attack. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's still 12 damage, actually. That could have been a lot weaker. Reanimate, I guess? Should have played this first, I think. Ow. Yeah, this elite fight's looking scary. Wait, are you done adding junk to my deck? Because your friend died? I wasn't involved in that. He just fell down the stairs. Why did I draw this again? Isn't that in my discard? What? That was in my hand last turn. Oh, I gave it retain. That was a while ago. Got it. I'm not doing great for damage here, so let's go digging. Grave digging. Necromastery. Summon 5. When Asti loses HP, all enemies lose that much HP as well. I think, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of Asti HP cards. Okay, this is a scary fight. My Defy does not seem to be around. Just gonna sing a little song, it would seem. And allow myself to be struck. No. Asti will die, but I'll be fine. Obviously, I would prefer if Asti had lived. I want to block, obviously. I guess I should play some cards so the souls don't overdraw me. This is not a good fight. I could die here. Okay, Death March is a nice hit, I think. Guy is going nuts here. Oh yeah, this looks very bad indeed. Okay. Okay. Suddenly we're fine. And Asti will to live at 1 HP because of Gorget. So I will not spur. I'll just get lethality online. This guy will take 28, of course, or 27 or something. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to shuffle some souls in, but I'd also like to deal 21 and upgrade. No, the upgrades don't matter. Don't trick yourself. I just need to do damage before, like, I die. Okay, 33. That's so good. That's so... I love it. I love it so much. And then I have another 13 plus 7 is 20. Okay, I think we are not dying in this fight. I'll retain this, please. Dirge for 0. Just a stunt on him? Okay, we made it. We made it. Not even that much damage. Like 14 or something. And I strawberried up. Okay. Rage Storm, no. Invoke? Maybe. I think it's pretty good, actually. How much damage was it? It won't tell me until I leave, so... It was only 4! I thought I took like 15. Alright, well I was always fine and not worried at all. Oh, Afterlife. Summon 6 exhaust. Sure, it's a solid summon. Pull aggro is also decent. What a huge deck. All right, and we arrived at the shop in great health. More Afterlife, maybe. Probably is this like I don't think I want this. Yeah. Kind of looking at potions here. So let's remove a strike. Well, I have Pantograph. Maybe I didn't even have to rest, but I want to fight another elite, right? So I think it makes sense. Grab a Sling of Courage and a Bone Brew. I was saying Pull Aggro is an okay card. Do I want it? Maybe. It's not that good. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's right, it's a floating triangle. The infested prism. He's the other elite. Okay, I mean, the attack is free, so definitely want to do that. And then... I mean, I can reanimate. Or I could Defile, Cleanse. If I Defy... How much damage am I taking? He weakens by 6 to 16. I'm blocking for 11. 14. 15. I take like 1. I think that's okay. Worth it to get the damage in. The first attack hits more, but I only have 1 attack. Good boy. I forgot that costs 2. Well, I don't think I can get my energy back from this weirdo anyway. So we're taking some damage. Eh. Treat yourself, Asti. Barry's a good card. $94? Bro's not even vulnerable. 94? 75% of a lot is like super a lot, I guess. Crazy. Okay, well, fine. Asti is gonna lose a bunch of HP, and so will you, right? So I don't think I need Domain. I just want to like play everything else. Let's snap the defend before I play it. No relics that care how this combat ends. Okay. I took like 1 damage or 5 damage or something. Squeeze. No, I don't have very many Asti attacks. Putrefy is fine. I think it's Putrefy or nothing. Yeah, I guess with lethality I want more sources of vulnerable. I currently have 1 fear plus. Okay. And weak is always nice as well. Goes up to 3, okay. This summons more. What's important here? For the knowledge demon. Long fight. Anything I can do to get better souls? Or more souls. This gives me more, I guess, but it's tough to find a chance to play this card. I usually don't have trouble spending energy. I think it's fine to do this. Okay. Well, I'd like to get some powers into play. So I'm certainly playing this. I'd like to get the reanimate as well. So I would need to take a cure-all or an energy potion to do that. Actually, maybe I can wait. Just snap the reanimate while I play Necromastery. Snapping Berry is pretty good too, though. Yeah, okay, I think I'll take an energy potion. Play the Necro cards and snap the berry. Now, once I get lethality in play, this is like 100 damage whenever he takes an off turn. Assuming I get Domain into play. Yeah, it's gotta be damage. Speaking of damage, I am taking some. No, I'm blocking all this and then he's hitting Asti. That's fine. Let's get those souls going. Now lethality's in play, and I have all this energy, I guess, from my invoke. So I can actually go for the sickest berry of all time, 136. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. I have no energy. I had 6 energy. What did I spend it all on? Berry and, I guess, 2 other things? I don't remember what else I played this turn. What else did I play? It must have been something, though, because I started the turn with 7 cards, I think. Did I play a power? Oh, I probably put... Did I put lethality into play this turn? I think I did. So I must have played 1 other card? Could not tell you. None of these look familiar. Yeah, we're not on cure-all here. I'm just gonna have to take some damage. Domain is near the bottom. My deck is huge, can't really complain. Important to keep the vulnerable going, I think. But Defile can go. Just to get more block in. I think I'm taking 6 here to make sure I can dirge. Ultimate defend for 6 block is not that amazing compared to summon 4 and get a soul. I could exhaust the afterlife, but it's like just better to spend the energy on dirge. Oh, Sloth is so bad for all the souls. Ugh. don't want to take all this damage. Often I'm just perfectly happy to take disintegration over and over, but this fight I'm scared. We gotta get this going. Asti! I can't spur him anymore. Alright. We got some drawing to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. It looks scary out here. There's Barry. Can I really take 40-something here? 43? Seems like a bad idea. On the other hand... I mean, Barry has retained. It could wait, right? I think next turn he takes kind of a break. I mean, what am I blocking with, though? Oh, if I wait until he's vulnerable again because I've drawn Fear... No, because then if I played the Fear first, Barry wouldn't be the first card anymore. Okay, I think we just have to do this and try to live through the deck one more time, basically. Okay, defend plus... Afterlife, I guess. No, I need to do damage. And there are actually some cards to upgrade in here for a change. Anything that I would like to retain instead? Not really. A soul, I guess. Miss 5 damage to start next turn with a soul? I think that's a good idea. Okay, he's not taking a break yet. I don't approve. If I'm playing an attack, it would be nice for it not to be this one. So let's not draw first. Or well, I'll draw first, but with a different card, I suppose. Okay, this is damage. We attack for 26. Let's get this in there. I'm starting to think I'll live through this fight, which is a nice feeling. Would have been nice to get the vulnerable. 15. Should have an easy kill with Death March next turn. So let's just block. Or I'll just bury him again. Pretty much all my damage was 3 berries. Okay, Neurosurge is the grossest card ever printed. Call of the Void is whatever. It looks bad even. Shared Fate. This is... This is the art for, I mean, it's not exactly right. But what was that card in Slay the Spire 1 that, like, gave you a card from another class? Or character, or whatever they call it. There was a colorless card. It was Slay the Spire, colorless, add card of any color. What is it? Because that card is... Yeah. But, okay, just list all the colorless cards for me. Or was it a Watcher card? I think it was a Watcher card, actually, now that I'm thinking more about the art and looking through the colorless ones. But now it's showing the ones you can't even, like, buy, the ones that are, like, created by, Watcher cards. Attacks of any color, yeah, that's right. Nope, it's not Foreign Influences art at all, although it's sort of similar. It's got a hand with strings on it, but... And there's 3 strings. Well, no, there were 4 for the different colors. Okay, weird. What is depicted in this art? Are these like the strands of fate, like as in the Greek fates, maybe? I don't know. Is there a thumb on this hand? I guess it's this one? Maybe? Weird hand. Go see a doctor. You look dead. Anyway, this is cute. But Neurosurge is insane. As long as fights don't go super duper long, it's just disgusting. Really? Every 4 cards you play, draw a card. The first card you play each combat is played an extra time. I can't necessarily hit what I want to. Once the deck gets going, it has plenty of draw from souls, but it might need some help getting there, right? For Iron Club. There's also Warhammer. Like, let's have a look at the map. Right side looks pretty bad, so we're looking at like this. And then you can try 2 elites if you want, or fire and then elite. So I could hit 3 elites, one of them pretty early. The thing is, my deck is so gigantic that upgrading 4 cards from it isn't that important, maybe? I think I just want draw. Maybe I don't even mess with this guy. Maybe I just go... like this. So then I can decide later on whether I want to face 2 elites. How is that in terms of shops? Well, the shops I would get to would be over here. I think that's fine. There's a lot of hallway fights. It would be nice if I could do a couple more events, but what can you do? Okay, so what are my new relics? Let's make sure I don't start forgetting what... Oh, I do have the Sling of Courage. Maybe I could have tried a little harder for elites. Too late to get that guy now, isn't it? Yep. Alright, well, fine. I bought this, didn't I? I think so. Shop relic, I must have. Okay. Sling of Courage is unchanged, I think, right? That's exactly what it used to be. It was a shop well, it was a relic. You could buy it at the shop, but maybe you could get it elsewhere. I don't remember. It was 2 strength for elite fights. The art is new, but okay, so I don't have anything like cares about the first card I play or whatever. Okay. What is it we want to do? We want to attack. I have 2 drain powers. Okay, let's snap my Death March, which is just not very good to play right here. And then I'll unleash, drain power those cards, and then drain power the unleash, funny enough. Or I could defy plus. Do I want 12 damage, or do I want him weak next turn? I think I'll just take the 12 damage. Oh yeah, and that draws a card. Sure. Well, maybe it could have been right to not play that? I don't think so. Club is going to go up often enough. I don't think you should be sacrificing something on one turn to like get it to go off again on the next turn or something. Okay, so I mean, we just play stuff that looks good. Okay, we are popping off on this turn, I believe. I have 7 energy still? Oh my god, these cards are ridiculous sometimes. Yeah, I have a Death March, and it looks like I'm drawing a bunch of souls. Oh, I thought that was Unleash. It's not. Unleash is in my discard pile. It shouldn't apply here, right? Yeah. This is, like, how to put it? Lethality has not seen me play an attack yet, but it's still not the first attack each turn. Like, if this said once per turn when you play an attack, like, maybe that would make sense, but that's not what it says. And now we devote a little effort to blocking. Yeah, I guess this is a fine time to play this. It has retain, but it's block 8, basically, right? Or he'll summon 8 in a way. I have drawn this again. Okay, I don't really care, I guess. I guess I would be missing a decent... like, if I don't play this, I'm missing a decent lethality, but I don't really care, because I believe these 2 cards just win the fight, right? And play another card for Iron Club purposes, and then pass and win. Well, not win. You go to 5 or something. No, because I'm stopping some of the damage, sadly. So maybe I shouldn't have played a card? No, it's fine. You are dead, and Iron Club is on 3. Great. Haunt, the classic. We gotta haunt him. I love souls. Well, I mean, let's see what we get. Okay, cool, I guess. Dirge for 6 is not a horrible play, but this looks better. Oh, I could have stopped more damage this way, actually. Oops. Okay. Kind of a cheat code to Dirge and then still have energy for Unleash. can't really do much productive this turn besides play these cards. We're missing out on lethality. It doesn't really matter against little dudes like this. They bit harder than I thought. It would be nice to be able to do damage at some point here. Sometimes it does feel like the deck doesn't do anything. Oh, I forgot. I did play Haunt. That's true. Okay, that's nice. My Doom is not a concern at all. You're paying for 14. I have a total of 4. I'd like 10 more block at least. Okay, well that's these cards, right? I guess I should just throw some of this away. Maybe I shouldn't have triggered Iron Club, though. Oops. Alright, we got it back on 2. No problem. And now on 3. Wisp, I think, is just, like, great. We are pretty good at drawing cards, and I would like more energy. Plus with Iron Club, right? I mean, this comes with a quarter of a card all on its own. Let's draw. Okay, draw. Draw. 8 energy, no problem. I don't actually have 8 energy worth of stuff to do that I care about, I think. But you never know what you'll draw, right? Iron Club could go off at any time. Irresponsibly leaving Iron Club on 0 like a dummy. I knew I was doing it, but I still wanted to play the strike. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe the Iron Club draw was worth more than a strike. Defy looks good. 18. Oh, why do I have so much energy? I invoked. Yeah. So I can... Bury here is pretty much the only card that matters, I guess. There's my domain. I guess I attack for 35. Fear is, I mean, vulnerable is nice, but he's about to start flying anyway, right? So I'm not going to be able to do much damage next turn. Or much attack damage. I might be able to haunt him if I'm lucky. No. Alright, that's fine. I think just Giga Dirge here. I guess I could Putrefy if I wanted. Yeah, it's probably good. I don't need to play this. He's so big. Big and strong. Drinking lots of milk. Okay, we could probably get a pretty big death march here if we wanted. Maybe I don't want. Decent damage on this. Oh, I think I messed up my lethality there. Whoops. He's attacking for 36, which is kind of unfair in my opinion. I mean, I want to just dirge. I think it's pretty stupid, but... Like, I kind of feel like I can just make stupid plays and be fine here. Okay, now this is finally happening. But let's play 3 souls first. It's only 8 gold? Oh, I guess because they're... has it always been 8? Maybe. Maybe it's always like 10 before? I don't think it is. It was like a random amount. Sort of. I don't know. Whatever. I don't look that much at what it is. Shroud sucks for me. This is bad. This is bad. See you later. Still going this way. Okay. Ah! There's so many of them. Thank you so much for setting up Iron Club last turn. $12, huh? So together with a fire potion, that does not kill anyone. I can strike and unleash and fire potion to kill someone, which is a little sad. But I guess it'll do. I think since I was planning to defy anyway, I maybe could have seen if I drew something better. Yeah, like Bodyguard would have been nice. That's a lot of damage, guys. It's a scary fight all of a sudden. What the hell? 28, 34 damage coming in? Probably not supposed to panic button. Okay. Fisticuffs. Sure. Oh, lethality! I should have played this first. On the other hand, now he's vulnerable, so... I guess it's still wrong, but less so. I don't have a lot of block here. They're attacking for 30. Pretty horrible. Campfire coming up. Am I haunted yet? I'm not haunted yet. now you're not attacking. Very funny. Retain this, please. And just crack a soul. No, I'm close to shuffling, actually. So it'd be nice to have that still in my deck. And this does enough damage already. I thought. Guess not. Okay. This is a lot of cards. I think we have escaped on 1. 13 and 20. Yes, that is sufficient. Alright, so I mean, I didn't take that much damage, but I did use 2 potions. Another Defy Plus would be nice. I healed because of the book! Okay. Got it. And I only took 7, but... Now all my potions are gone, of course. It is 52 damage. I could just play that. Have this first guy suffer. This is like... These guys remind me of Donu and Deka. I don't know if they're supposed to or not. Like, they're just floating shapes, right? But they're also stinky? They're not regular polyhedra. Well, one of them was. The other was a donut. Actually, is a Decagon regular? It can't be, can it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Barry, I mean... I think it's better to just, like, set some stuff up. But okay. I'll go for 1 attack. Well, doesn't even upgrade anything. Removing 1 card from my draw pile is pretty weak. Summon could matter. But so could the damage. Now, notably, Dirge is unaffected by my dex loss because it's not defend, it's summon. I think I missed a chance. I could have hung on to the Neurosurge so I could Dirge. No, I didn't have Unleash yet, I think. But Dirge, then gain energy, then summon would have been pretty cool, right? Then Unleash, I mean. I think it's just Dirge for 6. Like, I could make him vulnerable, and that certainly is something. Yeah, I guess I should. And I'm given a turn here to just do whatever I want. There's my lethality finally, very funny. Could have been a tiny bit more patient. Yeah, definitely don't play a soul and trigger the Iron Club right now. Okay, so weaken you. Kill you. Give me my strength back, you nerd. I guess I should have done this. Maybe I didn't play that quite right. Decent looking reanimate turn, but let's see what else there is. Soul Strike gotta be pretty good. This fight has gone just fine. I've taken 15 Doom, which is a little embarrassing, but it doesn't matter, of course. Yeah, that'll do, right? We'll use the club on 3. Haunt plus. Okay, yes, please. If I get any more cards with Haunt in them, I would quite appreciate that. More energy, but not more cards, huh? Well, it's still good. Red Mask is nice. More debuffs, maybe? Sure. Still want to head to a shop. Okay. I think I'm happy to face this guy, not totally sure. I guess I don't like the burns very much. I can cleanse them, but on the turn he gives them to me. A, I can't cleanse very many, and B, on the turn he gives them to me. They're in my hand, clogging up all the extra soul draw I'd like to do. I seem to have 8 energy somehow. That Necrosurge is a heck of a card. I could just dirge here. Get all those souls going. I think that's the play. I mean, Death March for 22? It's not horrible. I'll put Iron Club on 3. Okay, I guess that's enough of an excuse for me. Okay, I guess I'm taking a break turn myself, just like you. working on that artifact, I guess. Asti won't block these. I guess I should defend. Okay, 8 energy again. You'd like to see it. This overdraws actually because of the club. Now it doesn't. Damage on that is getting decent. Have I attacked yet? I don't know how to tell. Would this be pulsing, or... Would this be pulsing if I hadn't? I can barely tell if it's pulsing now. I don't think so. Oh, whoops. Well, I've definitely played my first attack now, because this is doing less than it was before, so I guess if there was a pulsing indicator, it was there before. It is not now, but I couldn't tell. I'd like to block a bit more. But I don't think I will. I'm just going to snap the soul thing and make some more souls. I've been hearing this Elite Fight music in my head the last few days. By the way, kind of a weak turn. On the other hand, we do have the capacity to do a lot of damage. This doesn't overdraw. Get that vulnerable in. I don't mind taking 2. Save this for a turn. Oh, let's just blow a soul. Let's blow 2 souls to get this up to 3. It's, you know, the souls are useful to draw, but, like, of course, spending them, like, it does damage and it makes this better, right? So there is a balance to be struck. Oh, I killed him. Whoops. I thought I was going to get to play more cards. Another Soulstorm. It's a pretty good card. I don't have a lot of potions. Could take this. Cards any good? Can you move your hand, please? No, not really. I could also just buy 3 potions, right? That's certainly better. Than 3 potion-shaped rocks. The slight advantage potion-shaped rock has is that if I, like, I guess I don't even have 3 fights coming up. No, there is no advantage. Okay, I mean, I could try to go to the other shop and hope for something a bit better, but I think just buying 3 potions is fine. And then I get a normal fight. Well, I mean, do I want to fight? Like, I just get some gold and a card, which, I mean, how likely is the card to really make a difference? I think I should steer to the other shop. But I should grab a potion or two that I consider desirable here. Gambler's Brew is good for Death March and just, like, generally good. These cards, I don't really care about them. These potions, I should say. Oh, Panache is pretty good, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'll see if your competitor has any better potions. Swift Neurosurge is, I mean, should be very good. I have to be careful not to overdraw with it, but I think I can easily do that. Blocking is for cowards. Alright. Bad, fine, bad. Can't afford relics. Could not have afforded ice cream, I think, but I'm not sure. Ice cream would have been nice. These potions kind of suck. I guess, sure. It's kind of another weird fix your draw thing. That's what this hand needs, is like an whoops, this is a button for like, whoops, this is a terrible hand, let's try again. Oh, it's the door maker, by the way. I'm just now looking for the first time. I think Panache might be my best upgrade. No, it's what, it goes to like 14? Yeah, 14. This is like 2 extra damage for every soul I play. It's going to be a long fight. I don't have enough damage to really... Like Haunt and Dirge, and I guess Soulstorm. Maybe this is the time to finally upgrade a Soulstorm. No. Because this is 1 extra damage for every soul I play, eventually. Whereas this is 2 extra damage for every soul I play right away. Okay, this is clearly better. The difference, I suppose, is that, like, souls I play before I get Haunt into play won't affect Haunt, but would affect Soulstorm. I don't think that's a good enough reason. Alright, buddy. What do you got for me? I guess I'm just gonna tank it here. You got me. That's my opening gambit. To do nothing. How do you like them apples? I guess there's no reason not to fetch first. Well, I guess Iron Club might have been a reason. Yep, or Panache for that matter. I want to hear the upgrade sound when that happens, by the way. I think it's a criminal act that they didn't do that. This hand kind of sucks. Oh, I should be careful, right, not to draw accidentally when I have no cards. I'm starting to think this deck sucks. Hopefully I'm wrong. Another dead draw, very good. I can't even fight a door. I think I want to play this, right? Well, it's not actually that much useful to play here. Well, you never know what I'll draw. That's a very good turn if I play this. I'm a little bit afraid of running out of Doom Runway, but I think letting this go would just be insane. I can suddenly turn this from a kind of bad turn into just like do whatever you want, get everything online. I don't believe I've attacked him yet. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay. I don't have ice cream, so I shouldn't be like throwing away wisps for no reason, but I think here the reason is I'll draw a card when I play something else here. Okay, well that certainly improved the turn. And I mean, I'm a little like, you know, that three Doom a turn is an actual clock for this deck. Doormaker has a lot of health to get through, so I do need to keep it in mind. But it's still a long way off. I just need to like get my souls going, right? Is the main thing, which I can do here. I guess fetch first. Okay. No, I need a big dirge. That's what this deck does to win. Do I have all my haunts online? I do. Okay. Would you kindly lose 4 HP? Thank you. Now, reanimate as my whole turn is a little bad. But it's not horrible. I do have the Osti dies thing. Yeah, Necromastery. I think we can just play some of these for damage. Yeah. This is way better than just playing reanimate. This doesn't overdraw. Cleanse a strike. That's probably good enough. Throw this away. Throw this away too for Iron Club value. Okay, see ya. That is a lot of damage. It's not possible for me to apply vulnerable and still make Doom better. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could draw into Snap and then fear this guy and on a later turn bury him. It seems optimistic. Well, no need to rush into things. No, right. I was thinking one of the reasons I wanted to do that is so I could shuffle the berry back in, but I don't think that's that important. I do need to play it now, though. It probably is important. Okay. My Doom Clock is looking just fine. I'm not sure I'm excited to borrow any more time, though. So that's one of the ways I could lose. Oh, there's Snap, by the way. Did I miss a chance to snap the berry? I might have. This doesn't overdraw. Defy again seems fine. And then just wrap up with Unleash? No, let's snap the Unleash. And, I mean, I guess I should cull a strike here. Yeah, we're doing just fine. The early setup turns against the door were embarrassing, but they were early turns. Just fire this off right now. This doesn't overdraw. So it's only damage when I play souls, not like when I draw. Death March will go off when I draw, though. So I think this is actually a pretty good Gambler's Brew everything turn, except the retain cards, which I should keep. Yeah, let's do that. I don't need to play any of the rest of this stuff. I knew I would draw Death March. It was one of the last few cards left in the deck. Good. Be nice to kill you. Don't you agree? I think he probably doesn't agree. And it doesn't look like I'm going to either. So maybe I should try not to take 30? I'm so close to killing him, right? I have 48 damage? But I don't think I can do it. So I need to block. That hurt. I'm at, what, 24 Doom now? Okay. So we do have to chew through this guy, but Soulstorm is pretty good now. Energy. And at this point, I'm viewing my Doom as my main, like, death, my defeat condition, I guess you would say. So I don't think I should be borrowing any more time. Although, I mean, I guess if it saves me more than 3 damage, it's worth doing. Right? So is that the case here? No, I don't think so. 22, I can defend. Yeah, I guess it is actually. Because I get to bodyguard. I'm not going to draw Snap, sadly. Maybe I can... 4 souls? Is that's 16 times 4? That's 60. So I can bury the Doormaker here and win, I believe. Where's Barry? Here it is. Yes. Okay, great. Mission accomplished. No problem. And so what was this? This was like souls. I mean, it was souls and Asti HP, I guess. But like all Slay the Spire decks, it was kind of just trying to be flexible and have cards for various situations. Right? Buried was not either of those things I just said, but it was an important part of the deck. Especially with Retain and Lethality. Lethal Bury is pretty good. Its roots no longer able to draw nourishment from Prion, the ancient trees begin to... Its roots? The trees? It's like subject-verb disagreement here. This is singular, this is plural. The ancient trees began to wither and die. The once beautiful forests surrendered to the weight of eternity. Even Niao's tree loses its branches and lush foliage. The last tree is no tree at all. They give it a name. Yeah, okay, I'm not really following. Unlocked event, colorful philosophers. I'm not really following what's happening here. It's kind of like... Once these are all done, it might be interesting to, like, read them in order. Maybe? Like, they're presenting them in a particular order, I think, to kind of make you say, interesting. I learned about this, but I haven't seen this one yet. Like, it's talking about things that happened in the past on the timeline, but that you're unlocking in the future, like, playtime-wise. I imagine to evoke a sense of curiosity and, like, oh, this... Trying to put together the pieces of, the past, but I don't find it quite compelling enough for me to be that into it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching it. I'll see you next time.